G'day and welcome to the Tioman Island, the Mauritius, the Maldives of Malaysia. That is, if you're coming here in perhaps February. Now, if you are coming to this wonderful island in November, do bear in mind it's going to be raining. Yes, you will need one of these, the most vital bit of luggage you could possibly bring. Now, if you were planning a trip or a day or two, coming to the Tioman Islands, I'll give you a few tips. You may fancy a day on the seaside, lounging about on the beach. You may, and it's not a bad beach, it's actually pretty clean. It really is. That, what you're looking at right there, blue line, that is the main ferry port, Tekek, which basically, where most people get off. There are two other ferry stops beforehand. So one thing is, I'll give you a major tip, check where you're going to be staying and where the ferry arrives. Otherwise, the first thing you'll find out is how expensive taxi rides are around here. They are. A 9-kilometre taxi ride will cost you 100 ringgit. It will. But before I go more into what the Tioman Island offers you, beware if you're coming to the beach. As lovely as it looks, it's littered with sandflies. It is. Looks like we're going to have rain pretty soon. So I've come out for a little walk and a little talk to tell you all about the Tioman Island. There's only one. There is. So beware, if you come, and you will need your insect repellent. Also, there's lots of mosquitoes on the island as well. So you'd be, all right, mate. How are you? You all right, buddy? Good for you. Young man, eating some snacks. Now, the people are quite friendly, they really are. Now, I've been quite fortunate to where I've come out. There is a five-a-side football competition taking place right here. They're just having a break. They are. I think the teams are changing. They are. There are some light refreshments to be had and possibly some chips, which is a really good thing, because if you're coming this time of year, the restaurants are closed. They are. They are right now. I was fortunate enough to find one that was opened, but again, it closes between 3 and 5. So it looks like we're having a bit of a changeover of teams. Either that or it's half time. Not sure. How are you, buddy? Good, good. What is it can I eat? There must be something deep fried. They do a burger set right here. Do I need a burger? They do some French fries. I think I may. I don't know what's going on. Don't know how long that will take. But there's other little stalls selling bright, coloured refreshments. Like I say, to be warned, there's plenty of flies about. There are. So that is the two teams now coming out for a game of football. Oh man. Like I said, be aware, there's lots of flies, there's lots of insects. That is a little bit off-putting. Are we going to see a game of football? Before I tell you a lot more tips, you should know if you're coming. This is a really good vlog to listen to before you get to the Tioman Island. Are we going to see a game of football kick off right now? Before it rains again, which it is going to do, and imminently we're going to see a load of rain. What is the quality of football like on this sandy football pitch? I've just had a thought. It's probably the reason why everywhere is closed right now, because they'll probably all come out to play football. They have. Whew. Now, one thing which was quite surprising, the Tioman Island has a runway. So, to avoid the 2-hour ferry journey, you may be able to catch a plane here. You may. I haven't looked into that. Now, there is one thing that is quite interesting what I've seen. And I'm looking up at the trees. And I'm like, that's a weird looking fruit. It looks like lots of plastic bags just hanging from these trees, look. Oh, I wonder how close we can get. And you see the plastic bags are moving. They are. They are, look, there's a few there just opening their wings. Here as well. Right here. Man. All along it, all these trees, look. There's a couple making a squawk or two. Good day, buddy. There are, look. You see them? See that one there? Man. There's bats in the trees, man. It's good. Look, they're all having a little snooze. All in the trees. All right here where they're playing a bit of football now. That is quite cool. I wonder how close we can get the camera, because I'm coming in to shelter a bit. And you can see these brown, furry creatures with their wings wrapped around them. There's one right there, look. He's well asleep. We've got a couple there, just moving about. Man. Got a big one up there. They are. You've got all the noise going on. That is quite mad. I think they're fruit bats. I do. I'm not a bat expert, but they're pretty big. And the trees are just full of them. Man, everywhere you look. Right. Someone just scored. Now, like I said, there are a few restaurants along the way, but they're all closed. I just walked down here about a couple of kilometres. I needed to get out of the box to see if there's anything worth making a vlog about this time of year. Well, you can come and look at bats. Yeah, you can. Good day. And as we walk back to the main part of town, all the trees, look, they are just absolutely loads of bats just hanging, just hanging around. I did come out in the hope I'd find something to eat, because I'm kind of peckish. There are lots of stalls, there are, which I'm now going back to, and I'll tell you about them when I get near them. Like I said, there are plenty of restaurants. Yeah, closed. They're all closed today. Except for the Chinese one down there, which is now closed. It is now coming up to 3 o'clock. It is. Ooh. There is one big bonus on the island. It's got duty free, which is saved my bacon. It has. There's another restaurant closed. There are. Now, the most popular thing to do on the Tioman Island is to either go and do a bit of snorkeling, or get little boat trips around the island, little taxi boats, going to all the different bays and all the different beaches around the island. That is what it is most popular and famous for. But not today. All the boats, they're all harboured up. They're all up here, and they are not going out today. They are not. You can come and get your hair cut. Okay, but only between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. We're right next door. I did see a really a really well rusted up Vespa. Oh, what a shame. Just gone to rot. Cash only. There is a kiosk. What he's selling, don't know if that's a restaurant. Cash only, which looks open. Don't know. No entry. Maybe there is an abandonment right there. But look, it is. So if you wanted to get a taxi boat round the island, you'd be out of luck, because they're all the boats are all harboured up. So that's what it's famous for. Apparently it's got some good snorkeling. It has, and you can do dive trips here. You can, but not today. No, you won't be doing anything here today. Oh, except drinking beer, I reckon. Oh, mate, all the boats are all harboured up, and they're all in this little estuary all along here as well, just to my right, which is now close to the main part of town. Oh, well, there's nothing going on. So if you are considering the Tioman Island, then you'll see all the little boats, all the little jetties, they're all here, and all close in as well. All the tour boats and everything. Also, you can rent motorbikes and you can rent scooters and push bikes. But the scooters, you're only allowed to do 5 to 10 kilometres around the local area. So again, bear that in mind. If you want to rent a scooter and go all around the island, you won't be able to. No, but it does. It does. Look, Malaysia Airport. It does have airport. And the gate is open. So maybe we're expecting an arrival. Maybe not. Maybe it's a cargo airport. I don't know. There is an ATM right there. So that is good to know. That is the only ATM I've actually seen whilst being in this small part of the island. Right, what else? What other wonderful information can I share with you about here? I think I more or less covered everything. I have. As soon as you get off, this is the main exit and entrance over that bridge to the ferry terminal just there. The ferry to get here leaves Mersing at 9 a.m. and you need to check in at 8. The bad news is, when you're going back, the ferry leaves at 6 a.m. and they would like you to check in at 5.
Hello.
Hello, buddy, how are you?
How are you?
Oh, I'm a bit wet.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Now, when I arrived, I think that these little restaurants here, they're all closed now, but when I arrived, a few of them were open. So I can only assume they open for when the ferry arrives. They're all closed, look, none of them are open now. No one in there. All closed for today. Oh man. Unfortunate. Whew. Everybody's either gone home for a massive siesta or the whole village is watching five-a-side football. There's the ferry terminal right there. That is where you'll need to go. And again, these people were here when I arrived at 11, just before 11, and they're all gone. And there's a snorkeling trip, fishing boat trip, charter, all these places you can go and see, but not this time of year. No, there is a Turtle Beach not far. I think the Turtle Beach is a couple of kilometres that way. But again, there's information, little tour offers here, snorkeling activity, 4-wheel drive taxi service, island hopping. But it's not operational today. And there's more. Wow. If you want to go to the other side of the island, the best way Now the best way is to get a 4x4 taxi. If there's more than one of you, if there's 4 of you, they'll want just 40 ringgit each, as opposed to one of you wanting 100. Now there is a bit of noise coming from this here, I think. There is a few people sitting out beside this restaurant, which I'm not sure if it is open or not. They're probably sitting in there having a bit of a party. But this is the Tekek River Walk, by the way, which is probably quite nice on a sunny day. And I think the kitchen, oh, everybody's leaving. Hello. Trip hazard. Well, you can perhaps come in and eat something. I think they're now closing. Okay, thank you. Are you open? Open, okay. Okay, thank you. That one restaurant is open. It is. Bye-bye. Oh, man. Just didn't seem that appetizing for me. No. Oh, it did not. Okay, one saving grace is that past all these little businesses, no, everybody is sleeping. That place was open. A moped for the day, if you wanted to go 10 kilometres that way, is 60 ringgit for the day. Bicycle may be your best option, but where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get wet. Yeah? You're gonna get proper wet. You can go on fishing boat excursions. You can. But not today. No. Now there is a little shop. These little shops, they are open. You can get yourself some knickknacks, maybe some Pringles, such like, things like that. Oh man, a bit of a shanty town. All along here. Oh. Seeing where people have just emerged from. Now the one good thing, right across this river, I'm not sure if it's just before or just after, is the saving grace of this island. Let's just have a little look about. That's a primary school. I'm not sure if that's open today. Oh man. Where is it? Is it just here? There is a duty free. Another motor rental closed up. Man. So this is a vital vlog for you guys to take note and not bother coming this time of year. That is what I'm giving you, a vital piece of information. If you're thinking of coming to the Tioman Island, come in February, sometime like that, where you'll probably be a lot brighter and able to go on the beach and do a bit of snorkeling. Now that is the duty-free shop that shuts between 12:30 and 1:30 for lunch. Good day, buddy. Now the best thing about that, my little tins of Carlsberg are just 4 ringgit. They are. And a big bag of ice was also 4 ringgit. Lucky enough for me. And I did buy loads of beer, but to be honest, it's not really a beer drinking day. The sun is not out. Back in the apartment, I haven't got really much to look at. No, I have not. Good news, the apartment is pretty cheap. You can get an apartment as cheap as 15 ringgit a day. 15 quid, 70 ringgit a day. There is a little harbour which is open. Another little seafood restaurant that may open or may not a little later, but right now it's proper closed. there is another store there. Again, it looks like the best thing you can do, I guess, is buy a bag of crisps. Oh, right. And there is another little duty-free office just up here. Riverton. Oh no. What do you do? What do you do this time of year? So I wish I knew. Did not know. Did not know. I knew the weather probably was going to clear a bit whatever, but I did not know the whole island would be closed and activities would be off, closed. Nothing to do here or see here today. And I will admit, it's a bit shanty. It's all a bit shanty around here, which is why originally I fancied the other side of the island because it was a lot more upmarket. But again, hardly any shops on the other side, just one restaurant. So again, bear that in mind. Give it a good thought. Take my information and perhaps save yourself coming here, unless of course you come on with a bunch of pals and your taxi costs aren't going to hurt you so much. And before you go to the other side, come with a duty free, get loads of beer. Now here come another belt of rain. Made it. Here's something I prepared earlier. I did. Wow. Oh. Now the lady who was good enough to lend me the umbrella, this is little apartments, it's not too bad, it's alright. It is alright. Just staying here. Whew, best thing about it is the only person in it. So it's peaceful. It's quiet. So there's a top tip for you. If you like your peace and quiet and nobody about, and you don't mind the sound of rain, come here in mid-November. However, if you want to enjoy the Tioman Island as much as other people do, come here in February. And a lady did tell me, cheers, that it is now coming up to monsoon season. I don't think I could have come at such a bad time. But you know what? I was in the vicinity and I fancied it. So cheers. Oh, that is proper ice cold. It is. Also, when you arrive here, you will have to pay 30 ringgit for a national park tax, which is because Tioman Island is a national park. It is. And there are turtles. You can go, like I said, where the turtles are doing a bit of breeding and they're looking after the turtles. That is another activity you can get involved in. Okay, there is internet here. I haven't checked how strong the internet is, but I ain't really doing nothing right now. I'm not. I'll probably wait till 5 o'clock and then walk down to the Chinese restaurant and have an evening meal. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. There's people going, oh yeah, that was brilliant, Sean, that was awesome. That's just well, I'm here, aren't I? I thought at least I'll go and make a vlog. It'll give me something. It's give me something to do. Not quite the vlog I wanted to make. It is not, but it is a vlog nonetheless. So tomorrow, I'll probably be checking out early morning and heading back to the mainland and find somewhere else that'll be dry. But right now, guys, I am enjoying peace and quiet at the Tioman Island. I am. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're not getting flooded out. I hope you're not. I saw on the news today, Britain is getting flooded. Mad. Okay. So until next time, I do hope you have a good day. And thank you very much for watching right until the end. Wow. Au revoir.